Welcome to Real Easy Cooking with Robert. I'm Robert.
This is Ed.
And today we are making dinner. We're making fish and chips. Well, American fishish and tater tots because we don't do chips over here. Since we got half a bag there and the bag's empty, get rid of it. Now, what we want to put on it is some everything gets paprika. After I put the coat on, I take it and just roll it back and forth a bit. That turns them over pretty efficiently, and you don't have to mess with trying to turn them. But by spreading the tater tots out, we'll speed the cook time up that they need, and by keeping the fish in the middle, we'll slow down the cook time that it needs. So now they both will cook evenly in about 24 minutes. This is just going to be a quick rip salad to go with that honey mustard dressing that we made the other day in the video. I had to end up adding more mustard to it and more honey just because I wanted more zang to it for this salad. Like I said, with those dressings, you can add anything you want whenever you want. It's up to you. The more you experiment, the better they end up being, you know. Alright, I'm going to put some good romaine in here. I should make that for this fucking lettuce because this spinach, this shit's seen some better days. I mean, it's yellow and green. No wonder organic shit sucks. You know, no one likes the gooey in the middle of cucumber. And I don't like the green outer. Add some cheese. Because once again, this is Wisconsin, so this is a 6 cheese blend. I don't fucking know. Something dumb. Some croutons. I'm not on the Atkins diet or any low carb, so I can have some croutons. And then that yummy, yummy salad dressing we made last time. I'm going to shake it up anyway. Someone asked, yes, our silverware is fishes. I don't set a time, I just wait till it smells good. And turn off the stove. The tater tots, they look more done than they really are because of the seasoning. I know you don't like tater tots, so I'm just going to give you one. And yes, you can wait for it to cool down before you eat it. And even though you asked for 2 fish, let's start with 1 fish at a time for you. Okay. Oh, just wait a minute. I want to get some of mine on there. And then we have to talk about condiments. You know what condiments are? Condiments are a fancy word for ketchup and stuff. Ketchup and relish and...
Oh, that junk.
Yeah, well, some of it's good. You like a lot of that.
Ketchup, I like.
You like ketchup?
Yep.
For your fish or for your tater tot? I like it for my tater tot. Some people squeeze a lemon over the fish. That's real good. But never, ever, ever put this fake shit on fish. Terrible idea.
What is it?
It's lemon juice. No, it's for cooking with, not for putting on real food. But since we're in Wisconsin, I do put some Parmesan on my tater tots because we're in Wisconsin. All right, you want to let me cut off a part of your fish for you?
Yep.
And it's kind of hot, piping hot, so you may want to let it cool down a bit.
Waiting until it cools down. And I don't need a fork.
Yeah, it's kind of finger food for us. In England, they replace this with French fries, and the fish is with better fried fish. And they call it fish and chips. We call this generic fish and chips, but at least I call it food. And with a little salad, it's still not at all healthy. But hey, it's dinner. Welcome to Real Easy Cooking with Robert. I'm Robert, and today we're making bruschetta, or toast with cheese and fruit on it, if you want to be an ass about it. So, either way, we're starting with fancy bread. We had this bread that we left over from the hot ham and cheese sandwich that we made. Get rid of that. That's a little thick. So we're going to want to cut off some pieces that are a little thinner than that. About a ½ inch thick. And come on the angle so they're nice and artistic looking and slightly bigger than what the loaf of bread would normally produce for you. There seems to be many different recipes for this. This end cap is hard, we're not going to use that, even though we're toasting it. And they're going to need a coating. So to coat them, we're going to want to take a couple cloves of garlic. Not this whole thing, this is not a clove of garlic. Someone once made that mistake, and I just added 1 clove of garlic to the chili, or to the spaghetti. Yeah, it was not good. Not good. Just slicing it to start with. We're going to end up chopping this. I'm not the best at chopping small things, especially using a big ass knife like this, but oh well. Real Easy Cooking with Robert. 1 knife, couple knives. You don't need a whole bunch of stuff to just cook a simple meal. The thing about the whole purpose of this is just to bruise them so that it gives off more flavor. That's why you chop it. It increases your surface area. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be pretty. The pieces don't have to be the same size. They don't have to be any of that. Just trying to make a mess out of it. Now, I want to put some of this in with the oil. We'll save some for directly on top. And with 5 pieces, that's probably plenty. So we're going to put that in the other bowl. You'll see why. Any of the most flavorful olive oil you can find, and it's going to take a lot. And we want to add some salt and pepper. Not so worried about the salt as much, but it's going to take a lot of pepper also. I'm just mixing it up with a basting brush. In the ideal world, I would judge the correct amount, but you know, hey, mistakes happen. And we're adding a little bit of mozzarella cheese to each one. 10 minutes or so, checking on it every now and then. But it already has chili ready. Meaning that there's already a few other spices in there. There's a couple peppers finely chopped. It's not like the salsa one, which they have salsa flavor and different flavors, and we just got this one because it's more natural flavored. That leftover with the garlic we put in the bowl. Dried basil. It's not going to have close to consistency, but it will give some of the flavor. Just a hint of the flavor. So we're going to add a lot of it. I already got this mix here, which is canned tomatoes and not fresh tomatoes. So, yeah, we're taking a lot of liberties on even calling this bruschetta. I don't know. This is like America toast with cheese. won't add all of this, probably. So toast is perfect, the cheese is perfect on there. We can see the bottom is nicely toasted. So we're going to put this on the plate. Put all three of them on here. Now we're going to take some of our bruschetta mix, which should have real basil in it, fresh, but of course national shortage on everything. I was able to get chopped dried basil, at least add some of the flavor. And there's onions, garlic, and tomato in here.